What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video with the Crown Priestess. I'm not really sure if this is story time or channeled messages because I feel like both are going on right now. I've been getting a lot of information since this morning. Actually, since last night, if I'm being completely honest. I went to sleep at like a decent time last night, and I woke up at like 2:40. It was almost 3 o'clock, almost the witching hours, right? And when I woke up, I immediately was just getting conversation from the divine. So like full blown conversation. Like it wasn't a little message here, a little message there. It was just a lot. So I want to talk about some of that stuff, but I also feel called to like give y'all a little spread. So I don't know. We're gonna see what's up. Right. You see that? Storm unexpected. Something is coming. Also, I'm sorry to say this, but if somebody went missing, if somebody like disappeared or you haven't heard from them, or I almost get like somebody physically has disappeared and you don't really know where they are or what they're doing, this person is not okay. All right, they are just not. I feel like they're in trouble, okay, to say the least. To what extent that trouble goes, I don't know. But they're not well, okay, especially mentally, especially emotionally. This person feels very afraid. They feel very lost, and they're not sure of what's to come, but they do feel like they are in trouble, okay. Aside from that, the messages that I was getting, especially last night, was like, and I don't know if this ties into the person who is missing right now, but know when to leave, okay? That was the message that Spirit was giving. You got to know when to get out of a situation. You have to know when to leave a person, place, or thing. You have to know, because what happens is, and I don't want to say comfortable people, because comfort, I guess people who are comfortable tend to do this, but like something about this energy is like, it feels very lazy. It feels lazy about everything. Like this is people or a person who just they don't want to work, they don't want to clean, they don't want to talk, they don't want to do anything like at all. Like they just want to exist, or just like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this human being, because in this world, it doesn't matter how leisure your life is, you always have to do something, right? Like the idea is that the body needs to stay in motion. It needs to stay progressive. It needs to stay mobile. Otherwise, you lose your mobility, right? Like, even if I was very well off and I didn't have to get up to go to work every day or whatever, imagine me just like never getting my ass off the couch for months. Bitch, you're gonna put yourself in a state of like comatose. Like you're going to immobilize yourself. And it's like somebody does that. Like they live like that. Like they just don't want to do nothing. They're very lazy. And they don't even realize, for some people, I don't think they understand that this sort of like aloof and very like nonchalant, or just there's no urgency in this energy, like what they don't realize is that that is a form of depression. Like the fact that they don't ever want to get up and make anything happen. I don't care if it's draw a picture, take a walk, go to work, clean those clothes, do the dishes, sweep, walk your dog, whatever it is. It's like this person just don't want to do nothing. They literally get mad at anything that makes them have to like do anything at all. Like I don't know what's wrong. I don't know how to explain it, but like this person, I don't even think they realize, like I said, but they're very depressed. Like what they don't understand is that there is it is what it is. Take it how it resonates. There is a spirit, a demon that is like keeping them that way, and they don't realize that this is what's happening, and it's not working out well for them. And this person has overstayed their welcome somewhere, or people are just tired of them. Like their energy is not being received well where they are, and they have no fucking preparation for what's about to come. And for what's about to come for a lot of people is them being either you're getting thrown out of somewhere, told that you're no longer welcome where you are, whatever, or like or the people are just gonna like get up and abandon ship because it's like, ew, I don't want to be in this energy with you, and you don't want to do anything to change. I was telling my sister the other day, like, we were having a conversation, and we were talking about accountability. That comes up a lot in my family, and I said, we and this is real shit. When we care about someone and love someone, we are accountable for letting them know when they're fucking up. And we are accountable for, highlighting their shortcomings, not to hurt them or belittle them. But some people just really don't realize that they're fucking up. You know what I mean? So if I care about you, it's my responsibility to hold you accountable and let you know, like, hey, you're dropping the ball on this, or this wasn't right, or, I didn't like how this went. Now, what they do with that information is entirely up to them. But you can have a clear conscience and be okay and rest assured that you did your part, right? Because we can't change anybody. We can't, force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. That's their will and their right. But I can tell you that this is what the disconnect is. And I'm telling you that because I care, and because now it's bothering me and it's affecting my energy because you're around my ass. So you can either change that, or you can get from around my ass. You understand? And that's that. And they have no choice but to accept that, because the way I had to accept that you didn't want to make change, you have to accept that I'm not going to stick around for this bullshit. So that's what's going on right now. Okay. And that was very heavily in the downloads that I received last night and this morning. Okay. Also, somebody is being extremely selfish about about everything, honestly, like about everything and anything. It's like, if it's not about me, if this is not working in a way that is conducive for me, it's a problem. Except this person contributes the least to this situation. You know what I mean? It's like living with a bunch of roommates, and the bitch who never pays for nothing, never buys food, is always late with the rent, is making demands and saying like, well, no, we're going to get this color couch, and we're going to put the TV here, and no, tonight we're going to cook this. And it's like, girl, you didn't buy the dinner, you didn't put in on this couch, you barely pay the cable. What are you talking about? You don't get to say anything about anything because you have not put in the work. So it's like somebody who never puts in the work, get in that room now. Now. Nobody's playing with you now. Thank you. Anyway, it's like that. You see that? My 4-year-old don't pay no rent. He don't cook. He don't do nothing. So you think you get to say what you want to say or do what you want to do. It's that. It's giving that with somebody, except it's not with a child. It's with somebody who's grown or who think they're grown. Because that's another T. Whoever this person is, they pick and choose when they want to be an adult. You don't get the half-ass adulthood. You know what I mean? Like, you can't stand on, I'm a grown-ass man, I'm a grown-ass woman, and this, and that. But when it's time to do grown shit, like be responsible, pay residual bills, go to work, clean up, do whatever, you're not grown for that. For that, it's like, I'm gonna get to it, or, oh God, I just hate. We all hate doing adult shit sometimes, but it gotta get done. So I don't know, y'all dealing with something like that. or you the one I'm talking to. And let me tell you right now, if you're the person that's this way and you feel like shit is just always going to be sweet or land how you want it to land, you're in for a rude ass awakening. I mean, a very rude ass awakening. You're going to wake up and find yourself very much alone. And because you did not take the time, because I'm getting to, like, there was a warning. There was several warnings. There was several, like, I spoke to you about this. I said this. And I had this some months back in a collective reading where somebody felt like, oh, this is so sudden. Except it's not sudden. Because I've been telling you that this is a problem. I've been telling you that this is the expectation. I've been telling you that this is what you need to be doing. And it's like, you chose not to do it. And now here's today, the locks are changed. You can't get none of your shit, or you found your shit outside, or however it goes. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or niggas done picked up and left. And you came home to an empty ass crib that you don't pay for. So now you know it's but a matter of time before that marshal is there locking up that motherfucking apartment, or before that bank has put the whole damn house into foreclosure because niggas done abandoned ship and left you there. And now you don't know what to do because you have not done anything to prepare. And that was that shit about, know when to leave. Like, if shit is getting hostile, shit is getting different. Maybe, like I said, some people, they so oblivious, so depressed, they don't really know. They don't really realize that they fucking up. They don't realize their shortcomings. They thinking everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? So you got to tell these people this. But don't act surprised after I've been told you mad times and you just chose to keep putting this off. It's like an energy that keeps putting shit off, letting it fly over their heads, tucking it under a rug, like, oh, whatever, nothing's gonna happen, or they just talking, they just mad. No, bitch, it's dead ass. This is dead serious. I don't know who the fuck. Listen, all right, let's see what the cards want to say. This is some shit right here, but it's giving that. It's giving rude awakening. Rebirth is the first card. To me, rebirth is pretty much transformation, okay? There it goes. Some people, mind you, the third party card came out. But like I said, I'm seeing this almost as like a group of people that live in the same house. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing, right? It don't have to be that. For some of you, it absolutely 100% is, and you know it. You know your life. But for others, it's like a lot of people that live in one house, okay? Whether it's family, whether it's just roommates, whether it's couples, like those shows where mad people live, like Full House, right? It's like that. I know y'all all seen Full House. Family Matters, they were literally all related. But you seen even in Family Matters, they had like Aunt Rachel living there, Grandma lived there. Steve was always in and out the house. Waldo was always in and out the house. And then, you had Eddie and Myra, and they forgot about Judy. Judy is the bitch who went missing. Remember I said that at the beginning? Because one year they just stopped bringing that bitch on. Somebody disappeared and they're not right. I keep getting that message. Somebody went missing and they're not okay. But anyway, moving forward. Like in Full House, you see Danny was a single father for his 3 girls, right? But his 2 best friends, Joey and Jesse, was not related to that man for real. Those were his friends, but they grew up like family, and they were like uncles to the little girls. So it could be, it's a situation like that for a lot of you. I'm seeing it's like a bunch of people that live in a house together, and it's starting to get weird because somebody is like entirely too entitled or entirely too comfortable, but they don't do nothing. Like, they're doing the least in this house. So what the fuck are you talking about? Because it's somebody who got a lot to say, somebody who like projects or is just a gaslighter, and it's like everybody can see that you're literally the problem. You know what I mean? So it's something like that. And this person, yeah, they tried to confuse everybody. They tried to like make it seem like, oh no, you're wrong, you're this, you're that, but you're not. You know what you're talking about. This month, and they know, because this is I'm telling you, whoever's missing, this how they look. This is how I saw them, like lost somewhere in the dark where they just don't know. They don't know. They're not okay though. They're not okay. All right, it makes sense. See, separation on the bottom, child. Somebody is being removed they have already been removed, or however the timeline works for you. And don't feel bad about it, okay? Like, that's kind of what Spirit is saying. I think that there is some remorse, some guilt, because especially if these are people, or a person, or people, I'm getting people, I keep saying people with the third party, there's a lot of people involved, you know, whoever this is, or maybe it's a group of people looking at one person, like I said. But we want to feel bad for people like that, because we care about them, we love them, and you don't, because you're a good person, it's like you don't want the burden of, God forbid something happens to this person, you know, that's on me because I asked them to leave, or I asked them, you know, to, but it's not your fault. It's not, it's their fault, because they were given all the opportunities, they were given the time, the signs were there, and this person just didn't budge. They didn't budge. They didn't know when to fucking bow out gracefully for themselves. Because let me tell you something, if I'm living with a group of people, and I did this with my own family from young, I've been doing my own shit since I was a teenager for this exact reason. If everybody is going to be attacking me, no matter what the situation is, I wasn't no bum ass bitch. Definitely not that. And I was entirely too young for, I don't know what my mother was thinking. But anyway, that's a whole other situation. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, everybody was attacking me. Moral of the story is, my mother and everybody that she could sway felt the way about me. I was the black sheep. I was the problem. I'm always fighting. I'm always this. I'm always drunk. I'm always all that shit. Mind you, there was a time where I was paying the whole fucking rent in that house. Nobody talked about that shit though. But anyway, again, it's not about me. I don't want to get triggered. It's not about me. I've already healed that part. Have a good one, right? But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, when I was in that situation, I didn't want to be there. You know what I mean? Like, if everybody is attacking me all the time, and I'm such a fucking problem, I'm such a fucking burden, I am so in the way, why the fuck would I sit here? You understand? And some people feel like, oh, I don't have anywhere else to go. And that may be true. But then from the first fucking attack, you should be planning. You should already be in your mind like, you know what? I need to plan on how the fuck I'm going to get out this house. Start putting a little money away. Start looking for your apartment. Start getting your little jobs together. Do what you got to do so that by the time these niggas come at you again, you can be like, you know what? You're absolutely right. And this is where I exit. And that's what you need to do. But somebody don't do that. Somebody lets people just keep on. But then they sit there. They just sit in that energy. And it's like, you're going to be fucking sad because you ain't been preparing yourself. And you know what it is? The arrogant motherfucker that whoever this is, they talking like, oh, I don't care. I don't have to be here. I don't need this. I have money. I have this. I have that. So it's like, okay, great. Go ahead then. Why the fuck you talking to us? And if you got all that, why aren't you contributing? Is the better scenario. If you got all that, then why the fuck am I begging you to pay a bill? Why am I begging you to put in your part or to give your contribution if you're doing so well? It's because they're not doing well. They're doing bad, but they want to front. And this person is going to be alone and naked on the fucking street. That's what's going to happen. And there's no shade. I don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry for this person. Please don't feel sorry, because that's what Spirit is giving. It's now they're going to learn the hard way. That's what God is. Remember the last reading when I said God is walking through this shit himself. And let me tell you, me and my friend, my one of my best friends, Sasha, we experienced this recently. But I won't even talk about that because it is testimony, but it's like, all I'm going to say to y'all is God is moving in through this realm. He's in here. He's not outside of it, because God is outside of time and matter and everything. That's why it's so divine. But he's paying a visit right now. And you motherfuckers have no idea what you're fucking. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea. And you know what's sad about this card? You, whoever, take it how it resonates in your life. If it's you or somebody you know, this person refused to make the necessary sacrifices. They refused to see things the way that they needed to be seen. They refused to change their perspective, to zoom out, to zoom in, to look at the big picture. And they were very selfish and very honed in on whatever their own intentions were. And that's okay to focus on self, but not when you're in a room sharing space with other people. You have to consider other people. You don't live alone. You know what I mean? You're not working here alone. So that in those situations, you need to consider the group. But they didn't. And so now they are going to be the one to be sacrificed. You understand that, Jesus? Whoever. I don't know who Christian in here. Somebody said the blood of Jesus, and I heard it. Somebody finna be on the chopping block. Because you didn't want to make the necessary sacrifices for the greater good. You didn't want to make, you just, this is a motherfucker who, they know they got to pay that rent. They know they got to put money towards that food. They know they got to whatever. But instead, they went out and bought them some designer sneakers. And you see them walking in the house with their designer sneakers, except this motherfucker ain't give no money for the rent. I'm not worried about what you got on or what you wearing. But I know that me, Henry, and Jalissa just put money on this rent. So why you late? Because you got on some fucking $1,600 Balenciagas. Oh yeah, nah, get your ass up out of here. Go live in your shoes. How about that? That's what somebody's serving here. I'm telling you now. Whatever situation this is, I feel like it's a real like friends and family, but it could be love too. Could definitely be love too. Why is the sacrifice here? Because somebody refused to listen to their intuition. This is what I'm talking about. Somebody puts all their desire, and here they are. They're going to be by them fucking selves. Looking for God, praying to God. Except God is who put you in this situation because you wasn't trying to hear me. Now God is like, oh, you on the phone now? Bitch, I've been trying to call you all month. You ain't answer the phone by mistake. Now you all alone. And you calling on me, and that's fine. That's how you want it. But now look at you. Now look at your humbled ass on your knees looking for the word. When they've been talking to your ass, right? Somebody put all their desires and their selfish reasons and needs and all that before what they were responsible for. Child, I'm talking about, somebody's talking about a baby mama, baby father here too. Ooh. That carried. Okay. The fool. The fucking fool. In the reverse. Stupid motherfucker. Leaping without looking ass nigga. Because the fool is that. Except you don't get to leap without looking when you ain't listening to God. That's the beauty of it, right? Because the fool in the upright, let me show y'all. Because this is, first of all, my brother bought me this cute ass little Disney deck. It's for playing cards, but you know I'm the crown priestess. I can read anything. So anyway, the fool in reverse, you see the picture is reversed. When the fool is upright, it is very innocent and blissful energy. And it takes a leap off that cliff, but it takes it on faith. Because it knows God got me. God is not going to let me fall. I'm going to have a cushion. I'm going to fly. I'm going to whatever. But I'm not going to die. This is not going to be me making a poor decision. But the fool in reverse is a risky motherfucker. Like a stupid risky. Like you taking stupid fucking gambles with your life. Especially with this message. Because what I just let you know is that whoever this is, they haven't been listening. You have not taken heed to the message that your spirit guides and God has been trying to give you. And so now you feel like, oh yeah, I'm good. I don't need to be here anyway. I quit. You can't fire me. And you're going to leap into your doom because God is not going to carry you at this point. He's going to let you hit that floor, rock bottom, shatter your fucking bones, and then rebuild you from scratch because you're a damn dummy. Have a good one. Child, you better, now is that time to get that prayer strong. Because they're not going to ignore your prayer. But they definitely going to give you the, oh, now you know me? Because when I was talking to you when shit was sweet, or when you thought shit was sweet, when I was talking to you, trying to give you hints, trying to give you clues, you ain't want to hear it. You did not want to take heed. So here's where you are now. The 9 of fucking swords. Not now you stressed out. Now you're sad. Now you're having nightmares. Now you're anxious as fuck. Now you don't know what to do because you're a bird. Six of Swords. Somebody getting kicked out or leaving. Either you leaving, you're abandoning someone, or they are being pushed out, kicked out, or they just disappeared. And let me tell you, wherever they disappeared to, they're not doing well. What is your advice here? What is your advice? Let's get that. What should you do about this? Because I'm closing this out because this was clear as day. I'm telling y'all, this is what I woke up in. Somebody feeling like this. Somebody's being taunted, fucked up, stressed out. They ain't got shit going on. Your advice is keep walking in your truth and count your losses. Emotional loss at the bottom. Some of y'all gonna feel sorry. You're going to feel sorry for this person, but with the light, this is what had to happen. And it was, you have to be disconnected from this person because you're in this energy and they're in this energy and it's not meant for you to touch. Okay, that's why this was on the bottom of the deck and this one came out. You are not meant to be a part of this person's journey right now. Their karma has nothing to do with you. If you get involved, you're going to taint yourself. So stay the fuck away from them. Keep it moving. Exactly. Trapped in fear. I just saw it. Yep. Keep it moving from this person because with the light, you're getting a new beginning. Exactly. Accelerate emotions. You're getting a new beginning. I would say this is the good fool. You see what I'm saying? This one came out in the upright. This other person leaped off into their doom and you are leaping into the lights. You understand that? You see that? Okay, I'm going to pull a starseed for y'all and then I'm going to go. What do the starseed messages, starseed oracles have to say for y'all? This is literally not like, it's just not your fight. You know what I'm trying to say? First of all, it says, I'm sorry. This fell. It says, I'm sorry. Defenseless, righting past wrongs and uprooting. Oh yeah, this person being uprooted like a motherfucker. But you hear this? This is the one. Lifting the veil. And didn't I say I woke up last night at 2:40 just before the witching hours? At that time, the veil is the thinnest between the divine and the physical realms. That's why it's so much easier to connect at those times, okay? But lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. I told you. Somebody getting the fuck up out. You gotta go. Enough is enough. But they sorry about it. You seen the other card. I'm going to leave it there. Book your personal readings. I am available. Happy Gemini season. Happy birthday, Geminis. Y'all are my favorite. Love, light, and abundance.